Yes, Nexus members, it's about that time. Oh, no, it is that time. It's that time, of course. It's none other than fantasy football begins tonight because we got the Ravens and we got the Broncos going tonight to start off the NFL season, which means it starts fantasy football season. So if you have any Ravens or Broncos and you want to play them, make sure you get them in by 5 o'clock. Now, it usually locks around once the kickoff begins, but you want to be safe. Get them in around like 5. If you get them in earlier, get them in earlier. That's pretty much what you want to base that on. But I'm not here for that. Trash Talk videos begin now. They're going to start now. There's no questions about it. We know the matchups. You know who you're facing. I know who I'm facing, and he knows who's facing me. I'm facing none other than, of course, one of my personal favorites, the BoneCrushers. Yes, indeed. Starting off the season against a team that last year I beat. But this year's a little different. Okay, I'm not going to lie. He has a very good team. Don't take that to heart. And don't make your head a little bigger. It's already big, but don't make it too big. The fact is, you do have a very good team. But other people have good teams too. And his team is going to, I predict, to do very well because his matchups are very good. And if you know Sirhan, he loves to play the matchups. And the matchups are very good, especially with Matt Ryan going against the Saints. Now, that in general is going to rack you up some points right there because Matt Ryan's a beast. And you know, I have Romo, and Romo's going against the Giants, but you know what? Romo is one of those guys that when he tends to play the Giants, he tends to throw at least 2-3 touchdowns. Last year, he proved it. But again, my running back core is top notch, but so is his. You know, so is his. He's got Chris Johnson and Trent Richardson. It's tough. It's a tough ass fucking team right there. This dude has a very good team. I'm not knocking it, but it's a little different now because we're playing each other. Okay, we're playing each other. You have the smooth effect and BoneCrushers. And that means only one thing to me. That means you're going to lose to me. Because I plan on making my championship run begin now. Mark in the beginning called out a championship run of an undefeated streak. I'm not going to be that stupid and call undefeated because in fantasy football that doesn't work that way. Nobody goes undefeated, and if you do go undefeated, you're not winning because you will choke in the playoffs when it counts. So, now, of course, like I said before, the Trash Talk videos begin now. So I look at it this way. I had this whole idea planned out for the BoneCrushers. The Trash Talk video I had, it was going to be great. It was going to be perfect. It was going to be hilarious. I even had a little bit of help with it. But of course, none other than the program I was using just fucked up completely and completely ruined the video that we did. And now that's why I'm not recording from my phone, as you can see. Usually I record from my phone, but I'm not recording from my phone because obviously whatever was going wrong was because of the recording from the phone. So I have to record from the computer. It sucks balls because this was a... I'm telling you, you can ask Mr. Funky Cow Medina himself. He knows this was going to be classic. It was going to be hilarious. And it sucks because I actually lost it because of this. But I had to do something because, I mean, I always like to make trash talk videos, and you know, the point of this league is to make trash talk videos and make fun of each other and just pretty much balls deep in their mouth. So I had to come up with another idea, and I did. And it's not what I had planned. But it works out too, so I think it's pretty good. I'm still a little upset about the fact that the other video, you know, really screwed up because this was gonna be a fun. I won't even explain what we were gonna do, but maybe I can figure something else out and probably still try to use it. Maybe I can figure something out. Maybe I can flip it to use it against somebody else. I don't know. But it would have been classic. Oh, absolutely classic. So, this video I have right now is going out to none other than the Sirhan's man, the BoneCrushers. The week 1 begins now. I know he's got Decker going tonight. I'll be watching. Hopefully, Peyton Manning decides he wants to go Demarius and Welker, maybe a little Ronnie Hillman. And maybe we won't see Decker as much. But then again, Peyton does get the ball around, so Decker's going to do some work. So, for not further ado, I'd like to present to you the first Trash Talk video of the 2013 Season 2 Nexus Fantasy Football. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for none other than Mr. Smooth Effect himself to the BoneCrushers. This is called No BoneCrushing in Week 1.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Nexus Fantasy Football League of 2013, I have one piece of advice for you. No matter what Sirhan says, there's no bone crushing in Week 1. None. Oh, there's going to be winning in Week 1, but he don't want to win. He wants to crush. And there's no bone crushing in Week 1. Don't go to Tommy's and pass out. Sure, the couch is comfy, but what about all those people there with cameras? They know you knocked out. If Sirhan says she's 20 and look 20, she's 12. If he tells you he hit it and you believe he hit it, he lied. Take off that silly ass hat. George Zimmerman couldn't have possibly done all that shit. Sirhan was in town that week. Sirhan, if your brother steals your clothes and doesn't tell you, let it slide. No reason to go back and forth with him because he stole a shirt that doesn't even fit. Cornbread. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No matter what you think of what I'm saying, remember this one thing. There is no crushing in Week 1. 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 If Sirhan puts up a funny status, he probably didn't write it. The real Sirhan lets us know when he'll be RB. If Sirhan gives you a smile, he'll probably suck your dick. If Sirhan winks at you, he'll probably suck your dick. Here's a horoscope. Jamal Charles, you're gonna score. Doug Martin, you're gonna score. Megatron, you're gonna score twice. Matt Ryan, you're gonna die. If you've been dating Sirhan and don't work at a strip club, you are not his girlfriend. But no matter who you are, you must remember this one thing. No matter what Sirhan says, there's no bone crushing in Week 1. None.